Namaste. Welcome to Kaivalya Yoga Gurukulam. For another day in this divine yagna, another night or morning of offering, self-introspection, and the journey towards self-empowerment and eventually self-realization. Thank you for your participation. Thank you for joining in. We shall begin the Kriyas tonight, and I have to teach you a new asana today, different from the Kriya, which is going to help us expand the aerobic capacity. So let us start with the Om Karakria. For those of you who have just joined, please refer to my earlier Kriya sessions where I've explained these more in detail so you'll have a better understanding. And please don't push yourself beyond the limit. Practice it gently and slowly. Just playfully engage in the practice. Don't try too hard the very first time. Don't get stressed. Nothing will go wrong. We have a lot of weeks together in this journey, and I'll keep reminding you of the general mistakes that we normally make. So just enjoy, but listen attentively and apply that attention to your practice. We shall begin with the Om Karakria. Along with every Om, you're going to allow a lot of air to escape from the mouth, so it sounds like home. And as long as you can chant it, bending forward, crushing the lungs, pulling your stomach in. Try and keep your stomach slightly pulled in. 3 Oms. Let's begin. Take in a deep breath. And as you breathe out, ho. Breathe and come up. Take a couple of deep breaths. Begin to engage the breathing through the throat, the Ujjayi breath. A mild Uddiyana in place. Let's begin the second one. Breathe in. And let's go. Ho. Inhale, come up. And exhale. Begin to tune into the Vayu element. Vayu in Sanskrit is a Sanskrit name for wind. Receive this divine element into your body with reverence, respect. And watch it, observe it, take all the toxins and leave the body. Exhale fully. Help the wind carry the toxins outside. One last one. Let's breathe in. And let's go. Inhale, come on. All right. Let's do the Kakashi Kriya. Mouth spouted like a beak of a crow, like a hose pipe, like this. Taking a deep breath and breathe out fully, exhaling through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Begin with a powerful exhalation, almost as if you're coughing. Continue that till it becomes gentle and soft, till you have no more air left. And then you breathe in and come up. We'll do this 3 times. So let's begin. Inhale. And let's go. Inhale, come up. As always, just a reminder, don't try to keep up with me. Some of you may be longer, some of you may have finished it. Just breathe in and come up as soon as you finish your exhalation. 2 more times to go. Let's breathe in. Let's go. Inhale, come up. Breathe in and out. more time. Let's inhale. And let's go. Inhale, come up. Breathe in and out. All right, gently open your eyes. For the sake of time tonight, what I will do is we will do 5 rounds of Kara Kriya, because that will warm up the whole body. Then I will teach the new pose that is very important for us to learn, that will help us in doing all these Kriyas. And it's ideally done in the middle of the practice like this, so the sequence is important. But we will skip the Agni Sara for today. We'll bring all this together. Bear with me. We'll make it a routine for a few days, then we'll introduce new ones. I just want to give enough so that we pack the 30 minutes or 25 minutes, whatever we do, packed with one after the other. So let us begin the Kara Kriyas. We know this. We're going to inhale, right hand up, left hand up, and so on. Just follow with me, if in case you've forgotten, and we'll do it together. Let's sit up tall and straight. If you're sitting on the floor or sitting on the chair, we're going to start with the right hand. Let's all exhale fully. And let's go. Inhale, right hand up. Exhale, down. Inhale, left hand up. Exhale, down. Stomach pulled in. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, down. Inhale. Right side, go down. Inhale, come up. As much as you can, go down. On to the left. Inhale, come up. Exhale to the front. Inhale, come up. Twist to the right as you exhale. Inhale, come. And to the left. Inhale. That's one. Inhale, right hand up. Exhale. Inhale, left hand up. Exhale. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, right side down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, left side down. Inhale, come up. Exhale to the front. Inhale, come up. Twist to the right as you exhale. Inhale. Exhale to the left, twist. Inhale. 3 more. Inhale, right hand up. Exhale, down. Inhale, left hand up. Exhale, down. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, down. Inhale. Exhale, down to the right side. Inhale. Exhale, down to the left. Inhale. Exhale to the front. Inhale, come up. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale. And exhale. Wonderful. Inhale, right hand up. Exhale. Inhale, left hand up. Exhale. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale to the right. Inhale, come up. Exhale to the left. Inhale, come up. Exhale to the front. Inhale, come up. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale and exhale. One last one. Inhale, right hand up. Exhale, down. Inhale, left hand up. Exhale, down. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, down. Inhale. Exhale, down to the right. Inhale, come up. Exhale, down to the left. Inhale, come up. Exhale, to the front. Inhale, come up. Twist to the right as you exhale. Inhale, and to the left. Inhale, come back. Breathe in and out. All right. Gently open your eyes, relax. Now watch and learn. I'm going to show you two variations for those of us who are using the chair or who cannot do it on the floor. First, let me finish how we can do it on the floor for those of us who can do this. This is an asana. This is not a kriya. But learning to breathe in this asana, we're going to learn to breathe and expand the aerobic capacity. We're going to learn to breathe in between the shoulder blades. That's the main aim, through the back. You see, especially in this COVID times, people are learning how to breathe, lie prone and breathe and so on. I want to show you how in yoga, this is one of the fundamental poses they teach initially, not anymore these days, but in traditional yoga, they teach this to teach you how to breathe from the back of the lungs. And therefore, in all forward bends, your stomach is pulled in, there is no place for the chest, the back begins to help. So you're using the lung to its fullest capacity. All right, how is it done? We sit ideally, watch my feet here. We sit ideally, and I'll show you the shortcuts and how to cheat around it. So this is Vajrasana. Your toes are together, your heels are apart, right? You're not opening up like this. Your toes are together, heels are apart. And ideally, you sit on your heels with your knees together. This is the normal pose. Now, if some of you are sitting and it's, your ankles are hurting, which it will in a couple of minutes if you're not used to it, then I would suggest use a block, open up the feet, place the block in between, and sit on a block. So this is one way to do it. The other way to do it is to use a towel, roll up a towel like this, and place it below your ankles. You see what I just did? Place it below the ankles, and you sit. So when the towel is rolled up and placed below the ankles, it's not touching the ground, and you'll find it easy to sit for slightly longer time. All right, so this is the way for those of you sitting on the floor. Okay, for those older people who are not able to sit on the floor like this, don't mind. Or if you have knee problems and you're not able to sit, never mind, I'll show you the other variation. So in this Pranam Asana is actually a very simple asana. In case you have an extra pot belly here, then you open your feet slightly. But if you are young or for whatever reason you don't have a pot belly, then you can do this with your feet, with your knees together. Okay? So I will show you how it is done ideally with the knees together. Pranama. Pranam means salutation. So what we are going to do is place our palms on the floor initially. I'm going to breathe in. And then as I breathe out, I pull my stomach in and I simply let my chest rest on the thighs, go all the way down, like so. I simply curl myself up into a ball, take my hands back and relax. This is the normal way to do this. Okay, there are variations and I'll come to that. So this is how it's done. And now how do I breathe here? If you can listen to my breath, I'll show you how deeply you can breathe in this pose. All right, then I place my palms on the floor and I come up. I don't know if you could hear it. I hope you did. The idea of breathing, you don't compromise on the breath. There is no suffocation here at all because there is enough room for the lungs to expand. As I told you, the rib cage is protecting it. The rib cage is not squeezing it, right? But because we have learned to use our stomach in our breathing, anytime the stomach is squeezed, we feel very uncomfortable. That's why I'm saying be patient, but practice to keep your stomach in and use your chest to breathe. So inside the rib cage, the lungs will begin to expand and not the stomach going in and out. Okay? So that is your basic. All right. So if you can't, let us say you go down, but your butt comes up. What's this? Butt is coming up. It becomes less effective. You don't want the butt to come up. So what do you do for those of you who can sit on the floor, bend, but this is coming up? Then place a block here. Rest your head on the block and practice. So what you're going to practice is imagine your back going up and down as you breathe in and out. You have to imagine, it's not really happening, right? But you have to imagine your back going up. As you inhale, you want to expand between the shoulder blades, you're going to breathe. If you have a stomach in the middle and you find it too difficult, open up your knees slightly. Don't open it too much like this, okay? Open it slightly. You want to slightly squeeze the stomach as it goes down on your thighs. So don't open it fully. And then go down. Breathe out, pull your stomach and go down or rest on this block like so. Take your hands back. So your body weight is coming down on this. Your hand is not holding like this. And you're going to breathe. And use the back to breathe. Use only the back. Make sure if your stomach is coming out, keep your stomach pulled in. If your chest is coming out, keep your chest pulled in. And use only the back to breathe. All right. So now, for those of you, I know I'm rushing this, but I'll explain it again. How do we do for people who are on the chair? Let's say you just did the Kara Kriyas. Okay? Now you get up. This is something you can practice at any time. So all you have to do is get up on the chair and bend forward. The trick here is not to let your stomach fall down. When you bend forward like this, it's easy to just relax the stomach, right? Because the body weight is borne by the hands and it's very relaxing. You drop your head, your stomach falls off, and then you're doing this. So you want to keep the stomach pulled in tight. In this position, drop your head also in, look into your stomach, then begin to use the back. Breathe. Between the shoulder blades. Inhale. Exhale. Again, observe your chest should not move in the front. Your stomach should not move in the front. You're using the back of the lungs to breathe. As you breathe out, pull the stomach in. All right, for those of you who are standing, go ahead and try it along with me. Simply stand like this. Expand and like an angry cat, raise your back up, hunch the back, and continue that deep breathing. We're not flexing it. This is the Marjari Kriya. We're not doing that. This is simply an asana. You're going to stay in the pose and learn to breathe. Stomach tightly and nicely pulled in. Use the back of your lungs to breathe. It's a very powerful training. You will see the effect in a month itself. And for those of you who are practicing this Pranam Asana, and for those of you who can, especially children, teenagers, this is one of the best ways to really keep up your lung capacity throughout, even as you age and so on. Okay? I know you're not thinking of aging at that age if you're a teenager or younger, but it doesn't matter, even otherwise. If you're swimming and playing and so on, you learn to really breathe very well here. So again, as always, just a little review. Your palms will be on the floor. You breathe out, go down, rest your forehead on the floor. Take your hands back. And use the back. Feel the air in the back between the shoulder blades. That is what helps in increasing the lung capacity. If you have an oximeter, a little pulse thing that everybody has these days, I'm sure, you keep it on and you do this exercise for a few minutes, this asana, and you see immediately 4, 5, 6, 7 points, the oxygen goes up. It's amazing how this alone helps. If you master this, then lying down and on your stomach and doing that is much more easier. But the problem with lying down, it's not a problem, I would say, is because most of us try that on our beds, right? So when we lie on the bed is soft and the body just gets into awkward positions, and it is not the ideal way to breathe. If you do want to practice lying down fully and do as the doctors advise, then do it on the floor. Put a yoga mat or put a blanket or a sheet, lie down, and then practice that. Don't try it on a soft, cushiony bed. Okay, unless it's a thick coir mattress or something like that. It should not be going with the contours of your body. Now, to get better in that, Pranam Asana, and Pranam Asana with a chair. This is a simple version of Pranam Asana. I'll see if I can come up with some more variations. But Pranam Asana either on the ground or Pranam Asana standing on the chair, anytime you want, make sure the stomach is pulled in. Don't use the stomach. One of the reasons why I get many emails and messages, but how it's so uncomfortable, how can I hold my stomach in? I've been taught to breathe through the stomach. That is old school thought. That is for people who didn't even breathe properly. The shallow breathing was so shallow that you say, all right, at least let the stomach go in and out. But now I think in general, we have to learn to expand the lung capacity. Inside the rib cage, you want to expand the lungs as much as you can, not allow the air to come into the region of the stomach and expand. So for this time, for these practices, keep your stomach pulled in and use the sides, the front, and now also the back. Okay? The benefit of this is immense. All right, so that is Pranam Asana. And one more thing, for those of you doing on the floor, you have an added benefit. Even if you are keeping a block and resting your head on the block, if you're keeping on the floor, resting your forehead on the floor, when you press the forehead on the floor, it activates the parasympathetic nervous system. Sympathetic nervous system is flight or fight response. It's always stress. It increases cortisol, all that stuff. And it increases stress levels. Okay? But parasympathetic is exactly the opposite. So that is why the whole idea of doing pranams and salutations it was invented by the rishis and sages many thousands of years ago. Because they know when you lie down, when your forehead touches the floor or the feet of the guru, it doesn't matter, the forehead should touch, right? The forehead, when it presses against something, then it immediately triggers the parasympathetic nervous system. That is why when you and I are stressed, what do? We put our head on the table and press this. Not just because we have a headache. We say, "Arey, I can't think, I need to think clearly." So we press this because automatically the body has learned, it's natural, it's nature's way for us to trigger the parasympathetic. But when you press it on the ground, and allow the body weight to gently press it. Don't overpress it, gently. It releases parasympathetic nervous system. Very relaxing. So in that pose, learn to practice breathing from the back. Learn to practice pranam. This is called Pranam Asana. Learning how to breathe in this asana is more important than the asana itself. But just the asana alone, I explained to you how powerful this is to relieve stress, allow the blood to flow into the brain, and so on. And then once you practice that for a couple of minutes, you come up. First, we will learn to practice it for a few breaths. Don't worry about how long and all that. When you feel a little suffocated or tired or uncomfortable, come up, sit after a minute or so, and then try again. Go down again and try a few deep breaths like that. Learn to breathe as deeply as you can. Okay, I know there's a lot of information in this one class. I'll try and review this again tomorrow. Please bear with me if I'm eager to put in all the information at one shot. But then we're trying to use the time, use this technology, and so on. So bear with me. So we will review this asana again tomorrow. Take time to practice when you get a chance. Especially if you're doing it on the floor, don't do these after heavy food. Give it at least a couple of hours after food and learn to practice. All right. So now let us sit down. If you're standing and trying all this, now come back sitting down. Let us end this, as always, with at least 5 minutes of allowing our consciousness to imbibe the name of Rama and let Hanuman, through the breath, join in this dance of inhalations and exhalations. Let him sway back and forth, simply listening to the name of Rama. So as you breathe out, as you inhale, this is a rhythmic dance. Same rhythm happens in day and night cycles, ebb and flow of the waves, birth and death of stars, galaxies, rotation of planets around the sun. Everything is a rhythm in the universe. Our breath is also a rhythm. Connect to that global consciousness. In that, understand that we are all in that one rhythm of the divine consciousness of Ram. Allow the name of Ram to drench every cell in your consciousness. Allow that consciousness to expand and bless everyone. And they in turn bless you. Receive blessings, give blessings. Let the whole space, vibrations, and Akasha be filled with the name of Ram. And wherever Ram is, Hanuman is. With that in mind, let us practice the Ramana Pranayama.
Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale. Exhale. 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 Inhale. Exhale.